Chrissy Lampkin is back. So let's get right on into the video. My YouTube channel. So I am in love with Love and Hip Hop New York. I really don't care about Love and Hip Hop Miami, Hollywood, none of those things. But Love and Hip Hop New York, I'm with it. So, and I'm reviewing this Love and Hip Hop season 10, because this season we have everybody back on the scenes. We have all originals back on the scenes with us. We're talking Yandy, we're talking Joe, we're talking Rich, Kimbella, Remy, Chrissy, Jim Jones, Erica, Safari. Did I miss anyone? Sin, my baby Sin. How can I forget about Sin? Like, we have everybody. Even Jonathan is back on the cast. I did see Juju in, the opening credits, but she really wasn't speaking, so I'm not sure if she's on there. I did see Fat Joe in a couple of scenes, but maybe he's like a pop-up, he's not really on there either. But there's a lot of OGs back this season. I personally think it has a lot to do with Chrissy Lampkin and Jim going through their financial struggle right now. Because back in the day, if you was watching Love and Hip Hop when it first started, I think it's like after season 2, Chrissy was like, "Nah, we ain't never doing this again, unless we have to." And I guess they gotta do it because bitch, they back. Okay, so to open up Season 10, Episode 1, we start with Chrissy, and she's just talking. Like, she was kind of boring. Like, I kind of skipped through her part. She was walking in, talking to Jim, the house was dirty, they had a dog, he shit on the floor, whatever. Next scene, I believe it was Kimbella. Don't really know. I'm not really going to go in order because it's the first fucking episode, like, whatever. So we get to Remy and Papoose. Remy got off probation or parole, whatever you call it. It's been 5 years. She got her little thing off, her wrist taken off, whatever. Remy's out. She can go to Barbados. She can go across the water and shit. So now they all hyped. So they're like, yo, boom, we gonna have a party, right? So Remy's like, all right, I'm gonna have a party. I'm not about this like life where I gotta be fighting people because I just got off of parole, so I don't want no drama. But at her party, everybody was there, right? So everybody was at her little party or whatever. Even Fat Joe was there. He gave some encouraging words, and then here come Erica and Safari. Now, I did watch the show called Scared Straight or whatever it was. I don't know. Scared Famous. There you go. Thank you to the person who was like Scared Famous. So I did watch that Scared Famous show. I did see a connection with Erica and Safari on the show, but she was kind of like, I'm here about the money and not about you. And I guess that kind of progressed or whatever. But they cute and stuff. So they was all at the little table, circle, whatever. They was saying hey to Papoose and Remy, Erica and Safari. Here comes Joe. Joe Button and Rich Dollars. So Joe and Rich, they come walking over, and you know how they be cutting the shit, like, oh, Rich is about to do something or say something to Erica. Boom, no, that did not happen. Rich just dapped up Safari, and Joe hugged Safari, and Erica, she was with the shit. She was like, no, not gonna shake your hand. And it was kind of feisty because it was bad. It was mad fake, not feisty. It was fake because, Erica wasn't fake, but Rich was fake as fuck. Because as soon as Rich sat down, he was like, I wanted to spit in her face. Okay, Rich, so you felt some type of way. Why are you trying to shake her hand? Why? Why are you being fake, though? Like, that was so fake, right? And, I missed the whole complete part where Kimbella and Chrissy made up. So, I skipped a couple pieces or whatever. So, Kimbella and Chrissy made up, and if y'all don't remember, back in the day, like, Chrissy mollywopped Kimbella. Like she snuck her. She did, because I was like, damn, okay. But she snuck her, and they was on the floor rolling around and shit. That's when Kimbella was skinnier. And, Yandy was trying to defend her because Yandy and Kimbella, they was like this. And Yandy and Chrissy, they was never really close. But Kimbella and Chrissy got cool because apparently Chrissy's on like some save peace woman power, which is great. But do you, boo? So, anyways, they show up to Remy's party, right? So they show up to Remy's party, and everyone's like, what's going on? Like, what's the tea? Oh, and that's the end of the first episode. Now, I know, like, I'm like, oh my God, the first episode was so short, but honestly, the first episode was literally like a catch up. Like, if you're not active on social media, then the first episode would be good for you. But the first episode was just telling you shit that you already knew. We already knew that Chrissy was coming back to Love and Hip Hop. We already knew that Erica was pregnant by Safari. We already knew that Sin and Joe broke up. We already knew that Kimbella and Yendi was not friends. Like, we already knew a whole bunch of things that they were just reintroducing to us, like, as an opening. So this is going to be titled episode 1/2 because now I'm about to jump into episode 2. So leaving off of episode 1, Chrissy and Kimbella show up to the party, right? And everybody's like, oh shit, ooh, baby, this is about to be crazy. And I know if I was there, I would be sipping my good old wine, okay? But Chrissy came in, looking how she looking. Kimbella was like, hey guys, but you know you messy as fuck. Stop. You know what you was doing. You know damn well Chrissy and Yendi don't fuck with each other. And then that was fake as fuck because you and her and Yendi, Kimbella and Yendi just made up. Like, y'all bitches just made up. And now you over here riding with Chrissy? I'm confused. I ain't do shit to you. And Chrissy Molly whopped your ass. And you want to be friends with that bitch? What? It's above me, okay? It's above me. So, anyways, yeah, they walk in, whatever. Remy's like, look, I'm going to dismiss myself because my baby needs me. Because I think in the back of Remy's head, she was like, this shit ain't about to be cute. They about to fight. I'm about to deuce up out of here because I just got off parole. I can't be in no shit. So she deuced up out of there real quick. And they're like, hi, all fake and shit. And then Yendi's like, Chrissy? And then Chrissy's like, well, Yendi, you know, you was trying to be in my business and you was overstepping your boundaries and shit. And honestly, this is how I see it, okay? This is exactly how I see it. At the end of the day, if Jim, back in the day, y'all don't know what's going on, Jim went to Yendi and said, I'm going to buy her a ring. Okay, I'm going to buy her an engagement ring. I'm going to propose and all this other stuff. Jim said that my bad, so that was my best friend. But anyways, Jim had told Yendi, yeah, I'm gonna propose or whatever. So Yendi and Chrissy and Kimbella and all the bitches, they was out with each other. And Yendi was just like, oh, she was trying to be funny, but like she wasn't trying to be funny. Like she was just like, it wasn't a shade or nothing like that. But she was like, oh, did you get your engagement ring? And she was like, oh, you overstepping your boundaries, Chrissy. And she's like, what? But at the end of the day, your boo thing, your boyfriend of 15 years, like, he's the one who told Yendi that he was going to get you an engagement ring. So if anything, she didn't overstep boundaries because Jim had already let her know what the deal was. Like, so, Chrissy, you made the problem up. Not Yendi. Period. So, anyway, so she's sitting here talking about, yeah, Yendi, you overstepped your boundaries. You was the help. You need to remain the help. All this other stuff, right? Yendi's like, so you want me to remain the same girl I was 8 years ago? Like, you don't want to see me grow? You don't want me to be by my bag and shit? Like, wait. And I thought that was fucked up too, because at the end of the day, when people grow and they change, they want to be better. Like, she don't want to be nobody yes man her whole life. She got people working for her now. And that, like, I love that. Like, let Yendi have people working for her. Yendi is so sweet. Like, Yendi will see, if you see Yendi walking out in New York City, she will speak to you. She will be like, oh my God, hey. She will take a picture with you. Yendi is, like, she's a sweetheart. So, I don't understand why Chrissy just wants to throw Yendi in the back seat. You know, but she did say a couple years ago when Love and Hip Hop first started that she made this shit, Love and Hip Hop, that is. And that she gave Yendi a job and stuff. But honestly, Yendi took the foundation that you built and she ran with it, and she just made something for herself, and that's what everybody is supposed to do, right? Like you with this woman power and shit. Why you don't want to see her like grow? Like the fuck. Anyways, so I'm still on the topic, episode 2. So they going back and forth, whoop-de-wop. They not really talking about nothing. They talking in circles, really, because it seemed like Yandy is stuck in her way and Chrissy is damn sure stuck in her way. I guess after you get a certain age, then bitch, you just stuck in your way, okay? So Chrissy ends up saying I will slap you or whatever, but they didn't show Yandy's face, but I'm pretty sure Yandy was probably like, what? Like, bitch, what? Like, you just came over here to start? And honestly, that's kind of like the same thing she did to Kimbella, but Kimbella was kissing her fucking ass. I don't know why she was kissing her ass, but you mopped the floor with me and then didn't have nothing to say about it, and now you come and talk about I just want peace, but if you want to fight, I can fight. Like, bitch, what? What? Anyways, moving on. Episode 2. They have Sin and Joe go to talk or whatever because they were just like, oh, you need to talk about it. And, you know, Papoose was telling Joe how he needs to talk to Sin about what happened. Apparently, Joe cheated on Sin. Sin said, I deserve better, and left. Now, I get it. If you get cheated on, you leave. Me, if my fiance cheated on me, we would work on it. You know, I wouldn't just up and leave. But if that's what Sin wants to do, then that's what Sin is going to do. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay to cheat, but at the same time, let's have a conversation about it. So that's what they were doing. They're in the park trying to have a conversation, and Joe was like, well, honestly, Joe had pissed me off because this nigga was like, I wasn't feeling you for a minute. Okay, nigga, and like, why you ain't tell me that? Like, why you ain't tell me you wasn't feeling me for a minute? Like, I know we wasn't having sex and shit, but you could have, like, told me, like, yo, I'm not feeling you. Like, I'm not attracted to you, or something's not there. Like, something. But now you want to come on TV and say you not feeling the girl? So, that shit had kind of pissed me off. I was like, but Joe, what? What? Like, she over here talking about you cheated on her, and that's the reason. And you over here talking about that you wasn't even feeling her for the past couple of months. Whatever. So Sin got mad and she said, nah, fuck this, you lying, take my mic off and stuff. He lying, I ain't got time for this shit. Nah. And then Joe was just like, I ain't told you she was gonna run away. But honestly, I would have did the same thing. Cause baby, you about to be sitting up here lying to my fucking face or lack thereof, not telling me no information or nothing like that. Like, come on, yo. We having this sit down because we trying to have like a real conversation, right? So, fast forward, Jonathan, Kimbella, and Chrissy, they are like sitting down or whatever, eating and stuff. And Kimbella and Jonathan, they had a falling out last season because Kimbella was talking shit about Yandy. So Jonathan was like, you're not about to be talking about my friend. You're not about to be talking about my friend. So, you know, whatever. They made up, kinda. They kind of made up. But then Chrissy at the table was talking shit about Yandy too. And Jonathan was hush mouth. Like, he didn't come at Chrissy like he came for Kimbella. So I was really confused because he was in his words saying to Kimbella, if somebody came for you, I would say something. Boy, Bob, because Chrissy was just sitting there talking shit about Yandy and you ain't say nothing. So what are you talking about? Don't want to hear it. Anyways, moving forward. Sin, Jonathan, Kimbella, and Yandy was all sitting at the table, and Sin is so messy. Oh my god. She said, I love me some good tea with a little bit of honey. So I'm about to give y'all this tea. So her tea was that Chrissy and Jim Jones was having a foreclosure, shit like that or whatever. And then Yandy pulled up the article. She read it. Kimbella called her messy. She was like, "Wait, like that's not messy. I'm reading the article," which is true. I mean, the messy part about it was Sin bringing it up. That was messy. Now, Yandy looking at the article, that's not messy because she's just looking for facts, right? That's not messy. Shit, I would do the same thing. Well, let me double check what you're saying because what you're saying is messy. But I'm gonna just clarify what you're saying right now, okay? So she looked it up or whatever. She was reading it. But what was a little bit messy was when she did say, it's just ironic that, you know, this happened around the time I stopped managing Jim. Which was her whole point in the first place. Like, oh, well, you know, Jim was spending too much money. But anyways, Jim had money problems before Yandy, obviously, okay? And he still had money problems after Yandy because the nigga lost his house. It was foreclosure, so That's just that on that. Kimbella got mad. She was like, well, we never friends anyway. We not friends. Our kids hang out, but we not friends. And honestly, as a female, that kind of shit kind of hurt. If I think that we cool and we friends and shit, and I forgave you after some shit that you did to me, and now, baby, we not friends? Okay. Then what the fuck are we? Why are you sitting across the table from me drinking the margarita? Okay, what are we doing? Why are you here? So, Jonathan is like, and Yanni's like, girl, wait. And the Kimbella's just going loud, and Sin is just like, I don't know what's going on. Like, bye, Kimbella. Like, I call you. Bye. But that was that. I think I skipped a part where Sin and Rich and Yandy, they all went out. And this was kind of funny. This wasn't really drama. They did spill a little bit of tea about how Sin is always coming with the tea, now that I think about it. Because Sin came with the tea that Safari had proposed to Gabby in Jamaica. So, yeah, Safari proposed to Gabby in Jamaica. Gabby is actually from Love and Hip Hop Miami, which I don't watch that shit, so I don't fucking know. But, yeah, he proposed to her some shit, and him and Erica fell out. It was bullshit. So, anyways, they was like, damn, Safari, like, you cutting off everybody. Is you good? As you, like, woo-woo! Like, do something, do a call or something, we'll save you. That shit was funny. I thought that was funny because I'm the same way, like, kind of in the relationship where I'm, like, cut off from a lot of people. And that's just because I want my focus to be on my relationship. Maybe I shouldn't do that because my friends really do be worried about me. Like, bitch, is you okay? You need help? Like, you good? I don't know. So, anyways, they had that scene. They were smoking a little hookah joint outside. It was cool. And I don't really know what else happened. Remy and Papoose, they kind of sort of got into it because Remy's stressed out. She's doing all this work and whatever. She was talking to Fat Joe about it and stuff. And she was just like, I'm stressed. I got the baby. I'm in a contract where I have to get this album done. And people don't expect me to just be shaking my ass talking about bullshit. Like, I really got to come with bars. Which is true. Because Remy, everybody expects a lot from me. Even me. I expect a lot from Remy, okay? So, that's pretty much it. We ended the episode with Erica and Safari. They wanted a prenup. Well, Erica wanted a prenup. Well, maybe I'm missing some stuff. Tahiri was at Erica's house. They had met up earlier, whatever. I'm really not here for Tahiri and Joe's relationship. I like Tahiri, but Tahiri and Joe together, I'm not really here for it. Because they've been there, they done that. They should be able to move on. Because they had a little get-together, Safari's house. Now, Tahiri, she's being messy because she's telling Erica to get a prenup. Which I think is good because seems like everybody in this damn ministry just be fucking everybody and then leaving everybody. And then with Erica's history of men and women, you never know what's going to happen. She may just leave Safari, whatever. Now, maybe Safari has more assets than she does. Maybe she has more assets than Safari does. I don't really know. I don't really care. But it is a good thing to get a prenup, especially when you're in the public eye. So they ended up, she ends up listening to Tahiri. They go to the lawyer. Then they talk to the lawyer about a prenup. Safari is pissed because he's like, yo, we're coming to a lawyer that we don't even know. We don't even know this man. And now you're talking about a prenup. And maybe it was all for the show, that scene. But I feel like Safari was really blindsided when that happened. And then Safari seems like a good guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't seem like he be messing with nobody. I mean, just don't mess with him. So, but yeah, that was episodes 1 and 2 of Love and Hip Hop season 10. Love and Hip Hop New York season 10. Oh, and they did put a snippet in there of Black Ink Chicago, which I don't really rock with that shit because Ryan done pissed me off on Black Ink, and he pissed me off. Like when him and Kat fell out, I was pissed because when I was in Cali and I went to this party, Kat was there. She was a sweetheart. She's skinny as fuck, but she's a fucking sweetheart, and I love her. She's cool. But so that whole situation just pissed me off. But I know TV is like fake. TV is not really fake. TV is just produced. Okay? Reality TV is produced, which means that they put you in situations that are already happening, but they want to have a reaction out of you. So the producers may say something that triggers something for you, and now you're in the situation, which is produced. And they say, cut, do it again, we didn't catch that, let's do it one more time. That's what they mean by it's fake. You know, they just cut it, they edit it weird to make it seem like you said something that you really didn't say. So, whatever. But anyways, I like doing this. I was drinking my wine or whatever, so I'll come back next week and do episode 3, or I might just come back in 2 weeks and do episodes 3 and 4 at the same time, because it seems like it's so much better that way, especially since I'm not going to be going in order. So, yeah. It was fun talking with you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful week. See you later.